Hello everyone. Today we're speaking to Robbe. This interview is about Robbe. He's an exchange student that went to Colombia last year, and we'll get to know him in the interview. So hi Robbe. What has attracted you to choose for the exchange, and what specifically to choose for Colombia?
So I wanted to go on an exchange because I wasn't ready to go to the universe. I felt really young and I wanted to think about what I wanted to study because it's a very important choice for the university to choose right. So that's why I went on an exchange for 1 year so I could have some time to think about my future. And I chose Colombia because of the nature. An aunt of mine went there 2, 3 years ago, and she told me that the nature was beautiful. That is a place I should visit in my life, so that's why I chose Colombia.
Mm-hmm. What was the first communicative impression you had when talking to people in Colombia for the first time?
So when I arrived in Colombia, I didn't speak any Spanish, so everybody wanted to talk to me, but I couldn't understand them. So that was really hard. We used a lot of Google Translate in the beginning, a lot of with your hands and everything. So in the beginning, it was really hard to understand them and for them to understand me. So that was a really difficult time. My first 3, 4 weeks was
Just
really
like with
difficult.
the hand movements and the translate, it was doable to communicate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
it wasn't really fluent. It was
And
always like with the phone
yeah,
showing something. It was really hard in the
and
beginning.
how did you feel? Were you like tired in the evenings because of all
Yeah,
that?
I was really tired at the evenings. Like at 9 o'clock in the evening, I was sleeping because I was tired as yeah, just really tired.
Yeah. Um, can you tell me something more about the cultural issues you faced, but also about similarities you noticed?
Um, a difference between the culture there is that the people are really open. Like they're just really touchy. They're like always touching you when you're talking. So the first time I arrived, just started touching my hair because it's a little bit blonde. So the people there hadn't seen that in their lives or saw it, but just like tourists who pass by. So it was really special. So they just start touching my hair at random moments. So that was really weird. Like that's something you can't do in Belgium. Like just go to somebody and start touching their hair. That's something really different. Yeah, so that's a big difference between there and Belgium. And similarities are like your family. Your family there is also really important, just like in Belgium.
Yeah. So they do love their family as much as we do.
Yeah,
Um, did it took a long time to recognize the differences, or was it like immediately when you stepped off the plane?
yeah, it's immediately because especially because I'm blonde or a little bit blonde, it's immediately like they're just you get off the plane, they start talking to you, they start touching you, they start, yeah, asking questions. They're really open, the people of Colombia.
Yeah. So you didn't feel like a stranger. They took you right in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in 1 month, I was feeling at home.
Now that you have got a broader cultural mind, do you have changed yourself, like your identity?
I think so. I think I got a little bit calmer, like relaxer, like think about things before doing them. So that's something I really learned in that year. But also to think about other cultures. Like everything is in every part of the country, in every part of the world, they're different, and you have to appreciate them for who they are. So that's also something I learned.
And do people tell you from like, Robert, you changed when you came back, or
Yeah, especially my parents, and later on, my friends also start saying like change a little bit, and yeah. But after a while, it just got normal.
but in a positive way, I
Yeah,
expect.
in a
Yeah, okay.
positive way.
What do you think other people would definitely take in credit when they visit Colombia?
the the kindness of the people, like the
Hmm.
people really want to help you in Colombia. But also Colombia is a really really big country, and if you go like to the south, it's really warm. But if you go a little bit to the north, it's really warm. But if you go a little bit to the south, it's colder. So when you go there, you really should be prepared for every climate.
So you were in the south.
I was in the center.
So you should take some preparations as well for
Yeah,
visiting. Yeah, so
yeah,
main thing is the climate you have to
yeah.
look at. Have you recognized some global similarities like governments or something?
Yeah, the government in Colombia is still a little corrupt because people, if you're there rich, you get a lot of power. So
Hmm.
that's something really different from the world. I don't think there are a lot of places that you can do that.
Yeah.
But most things are the same. Like people pay taxes, everything there, and also big difference on global scale is school because you have public schools and private schools. If you're in a private school, your parents are rich, so you get a really, really good education. But if you're poor, if your family is poor, you go to a public school, and that's a little bit harder. The education is really, really bad. Yeah, so that's a really big difference on a global scale.
Yeah. What was the most surprising, inspiring event you have witnessed while you were there?
When I was there, I took a shot. It was really, really weird. It was something in the Amazons I did. It was with my parents from there, like my host family, and it was a shot to clear and open your mind, body, soul. It was really, really weird. It was like a green. It is all made from the nature, so it isn't any drugs or something, but it is like this big, a shot. So you drink it. It tastes really bad, and then you go sit in a corner or someplace nice, and you're just really really calm. You start thinking. Yeah, it's something really really weird to explain, but really nice to do.
And how long did you have to stay there?
Like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's quite a
Yeah, it
long
was
time.
it was something really amazing. It's weird to explain, but it's something amazing.
And you were just like in a place just by yourself for 45
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, but there are my parents were also there. They also
Yeah.
took the shot, and everybody there. There were like 20 people there who did it, and they're just everybody's like a little bit in on his own, and you're just sitting. Your mind starts to open. It's a weird feeling, but it's really nice.
Oh, okay. Is there an achievement or contribution you are very proud of during your change? Like the thing you
I
most value?
think I'm really really proud of my Spanish because now I speak really good Spanish. But also the friends I made there. I made a lot of friends there who I still hear. Like yesterday was my birthday, and they all called. They all sent a message. So that's really nice also.
Yeah. Did you witness actions or habits that would never have fit in your cultural mind before?
Um, like I first said, the touching is something that I really wasn't expecting. But also like the people there are just really different on their rate thinking about the world. Like that's also something I hadn't thought about before I went to Colombia. Like just their thinking is really different from
They're
the
more
thinking in
positive
Belgium.
or negative than us?
Positive,
Yeah,
positive.
okay.
Like they're really relaxed. They don't care that much about the time. Like if you have an appointment at 4, it's no problem to arrive at 5, 5:30. So that's something really really weird, but after a while you get used to it and it's nice.
Is there anything else you would like to share? A special thing or something?
I would recommend an exchange for everybody because it's something really really nice to do. It's a lot of people told me like it's a year you lose, but it's a year you just win because you get older, you start thinking about your future, what you want. So it's a year full of experiences, full of everything.
So
So
you did
it's
like your
something you
sixth
really should
year
do.
again to learn Spanish and get a broader mind. Yeah,
Yeah, I would do it immediately.
yeah. And you're now studying as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, Robert, this is it. I thank you very much for your contribution to my interview, and I'll hope to see you soon again.
No problem.
Thank you.